Good morning, everybody. Jeff from Cutter Masters here. This morning we're going to talk about our new small drill sharpener. It's called SDS for small drill sharpener. It'll sharpen a variety of sizes from 1 millimeter to spec sizes 4 millimeters or 160 thou. But it can do other sizes also. If you want to have a larger range, you can talk to us about that. The grinder comes with a fairly elaborate collet set. Full set of collets here, which I put in the machine, and then these are extra deep collets. These are for your really small short drills. And I'll show you the difference. The grip length is different. If you look at the depth of the real small collet, for short drills, you can see this how far that goes down. The standard collet is only cut that deep. So if you have a really short drill, you put it in this holder, and you use the deeper collet. And this helps you time the drill. So from that point, what we're going to do, this drill sharpener has been configured to sharpen both 2 and 3 flute drills. At this moment I'm going to sharpen a 2 flute drill. I'll show you how quick that goes. I've got about a 2 millimeter drill in there. The standard machine comes with just the 2 flute chuck. If you're doing dental drills, then you'll want to get the 3 flute chuck. So collets load in the collet chuck like so. You set this to the drill diameter. In this case I've got a 2.2 diameter in there. I've actually got this set to 2.5. Put the collet chuck in the alignment shelf, and you tighten this up so it doesn't move. In this case we're using some aircraft drills here. We do a lot of these. Put it in. Now what you're going to do is you're going to rotate the drill. This has a shelf in it. Like all the other drill sharpeners, this shelf moves in and out. That affects the rotation of the drill. So we're going to put it in, just rotate it so it's tight up against the shelf. Now the trick with a small drill sharpener is that the collets come in very small incremental sizes. The reason they do that is the collet assembly is fairly large, and when you tighten the drill into the collet chuck and assembly, it'll move it. So what we've done is we've set the shelf so that it's pretty much zero with the wheel length. So when you're tightening the assembly in this fixture, you just bring it so that it's snug, and you bring it out. Then when you additionally tighten it out here, it pushes it out about 10 thou, which is all you want to take off the small drill. So as with all of our drill sharpeners, you look at the flat, and this flat of the drill should be, you may need some magnification, should be in alignment with that flat. After that, the process is pretty much the same. The benefit of the small drill sharpener is the collet chucks, which are a little more accurate. Once again, you want to be very close to your drill size. And then this shelf also has a height adjustment, which is very handy. And the wheel is a 400 grit wheel. So beyond that, the process is pretty much the same. This is a cobalt drill, so the web is a little bit thicker than normal drill, but it should be okay. We're set to 118. This is your angle setting down here, the same as all the other sharpeners. And then you can feel that it barely cuts, and the reason it barely cuts is that we don't quite often. On dental drills, for example, there are actually air holes up here. And so we don't want to take too much off the end of the drill, otherwise the drill will be shot. So you only want to take a few thou off each side. And then the back split shelf is the same as all the other drill sharpeners. And there's your drill. So for the 3 flute tool, we have a 6-sided chuck. And the reason we have a 6-sided chuck is that you need to grind point clearance in between the helical flute ends. And so, but the rest of the setup is exactly the same, with some attention paid to the timing when you get up here to do the back split. So we'll load the drill. So we're taking this very short drill. Notice there's a collar here. So this drill has got a very short grip length for us to play with. So we're using the deep collet in this case. Using this drill holder, the same, the diameter is the same in this case. So when we load the chuck, you want to have position number 1 here, and you want to keep an eye on that. Snug locking screw, and this should time just the same. Now what you want to do is you want to bring the collet down so it's holding the drill very accurately, because if a small drill and it's off at all, it might not touch the timing shelf. So you just want to get it, you want to get the collet so that it's centering up the drill, bring it gently against the timing shelf, and then once again just snug it a little bit, then pull it out and tighten it the rest of the way. This should also be the same. This flute should be timed with flute number 1. Make sure you're looking at the right flute. This flat here should be flat with that there. Beyond that, the process is pretty much the same. I'll just open up this cover here for a little bit so I can make sure that we're covered right now. It should just be a very light cut. And you want to go around flutes 1, 3, and 5. They're marked here. 1, 3, 5. Now the critical part for back splitting this center, and you need that so that it cuts in the center, is that you're now timing in between flutes 1, 3, and 5. So up here against this pin, I'm going to hold the flat 2, 4, and 6 just against this pin, and I'm just going to go straight down. I'm not going to rotate it. If you rotate it, because the drill is so small, there's no real estate there. When you rotate it, you'll grind the end of that flute off. So you just want to nick the center to give you a nice sharp center. So you held 2, 4, and 6 against this pin, and on this flat here you did 1, 3, and 5. 2, 4, and 6, of course, cutting in between each of the other flutes. Now you have a center cutting 3-flute micro gentle drill. And that's it for today.